Okay, here I have my golden cake sprinkles. I have my turntable and my cake board, which I created myself. And I have my cake, which I have cooled in the freezer for about 30 minutes. You can cool it for about 30 minutes to an hour. So I'm going to take this cake and I'm going to put it on my cake board and turntable. Now allow yourself room so you can spin it. Usually if a cake is round, you can spin it fast, but since this is a diamond shaped cake, I'm going to have to do it a little slower. I might have to do a crumb coat. I really don't want to, but I may have to. I'm using my pastry brush to brush off any excess crumbs off of the area and off of the cake itself. I'm not going to shave this particular cake. You know how cake gets kind of crusty and hard on the sides? I'm not going to shave it because I want to leave its shape intact. Okay, make sure I have spinning room. I'm going to try my best not to have to crumb coat this cake. So in order to try to achieve icing this cake without having to crumb coat it, I'm going to put as much icing as I can on top. I want to make sure that icing always remains in between the cake and the spatula. So I have my lemony colored icing, which I'm going to pour on top. Do not worry if it's too much icing because I'm going to skim it off anyway, all the excess. Skimming my sides. You want to make sure that you put your cake in a refrigerated area too, because if you skim those sides and it's hot in the room or it's over room temperature like my house is right now, then the icing will kind of start sliding off a little bit. Even though I have cooled my cake, the icing will still slide if the room is hot. So you want to kind of stiffen up your icing by chilling it after you decorate the cake. Now it's a good thing this icing is creamy because I'm going to do a lot of sprinkles on this cake since it is a solid gold nugget cake. I'll take my smaller spatula. I'm going to kind of play with the top just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a smooth surface. Matter of fact, if it's too smooth, then the sprinkles won't stick. You'll have to end up making some simple syrup to get it to stick, which is just half water, half sugar. You want to put too many sprinkles because you can always go back and use them later. Now my sides, I'm just going to brush up on the sides of the cake. Taking my hand, kind of brushing off some of it. And I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to kind of shape the icing into the diamond shape with my hand at first, initially. Trying to make a perfect diamond shape. And then I'm going to touch up whatever sides need more sprinkles. Taking my cake blade and I'm shaping my cake with that now. I'm going to add the cake back to the board without the wax paper. Remember, if you have a pastry brush, you can always go back and brush off the excess sprinkles and the mess. Brush my sides once again. You're gonna have to do a lot of sweeping if you do this cake. Let me just warn you. Now I'm going to take an angled spatula. I'm going to take my spatula again and just kind of go over it one more time. It is hot in here.
I know.
And here are the cupcakes. I didn't put that many sprinkles on the cupcakes. I just wanted to kind of accent them a little bit. Okay? So if you try it, let me know how it turns out. Enjoy. Have fun with it. That's the most important thing.